Number 4. Mr. Marcus has an iPad mini. In inches, the length is twice a number, and the width is 3 more than that same number. The area of the iPad is 56 inches squared. Okay. What is the unknown number? What are the dimensions of the iPad? All right, first things first. Here's our iPad. Little iPad mini. All right. Do a little apple. That's my beautiful apple. There we go. And it says in inches, the length. So we know the length is twice a number. So we don't know what the number is. We'll just call that number x. So the length is twice that number. And the width, and the width is 3 more than that same number. Okay, so it's 3 more than that number we don't know. All right, so if we know the width is x plus 3, and we know the length is 2 x's, and we know that the area is 56 inches squared, I know the relationship between the length and the width, and the area. I know that area equals length times width. So the area is 56, the length is 2 x's, and the width here is x plus 3. So if I multiply these two together, I get x squared times x. 2x squared, I get 2x times 3, which is 6x, and that should equal 56. Unfortunately, I can't go ahead and solve this because I've got x squares and x's, so I'm going to try to factor to solve. But if I'm going to try to factor this, I need this to equal 0, so I'm going to subtract 56 from both sides. When I do that, I now have 0 on that left side. I got 2x squared plus 6x minus 56. I'm going to take a look before I try to factor anything out. I'm going to say, hey, can I factor out a GCF first? Turns out I can. I can pull out a 2. And when I pull out that 2, I'm left with an x squared and a 3x and a negative, what is that, 28? Negative 28. All right. So I can identify A, B, and C. A equals 1, B equals 3, and C equals negative 28. I can go ahead and do my diamond here. And in the top goes A times C, which is negative 28, and the bottom is B. So I'm looking for a positive and a negative. And that have a difference of 3. So, man, what would that be? 7 and 4? 7 and 4. So since A is 1, I know that these are going... What's happening? What's happening here? Crazy town. Sorry about that. Let's go back here. Quiz review. There we go. And let's undo that. All right. Back in business. So... I know that 7 plus 7 is going to be part of my factor, and negative 4 is going to be part of my other factor. So I know that 0 equals 2 times x plus 7 and x minus 4. Those are my two factors. So 2 times something is 0. What I know is either this could be 0, so x plus 7 could be 0. So if x was negative 7, that would be a solution because 0 times anything is 0. Or here, this could be 0. So x could equal 4. Turns out that only one of these is a solution. All right, turns out only one of these is a solution. If I put in negative 7 here, that means this length is negative 14 inches. I don't think that makes any damn sense. So we're going to cancel that one out. We're going to say that one, yeah. That one is not an answer. This is our first part of our answer, the unknown number. What is the unknown number? We know that x equals 4. So that means the length is 2 times 4, which is 8 inches. And the width is, was that 4 plus 3, which is 7 inches. There you go. There is the iPad problem.